There are a lot of options in Call of Duty nowadays, way more than we had back in the day. A lot of options to turn stuff on, turn stuff off, adjust this, adjust that. But there is one setting in the game that I would like to see. There is one button that I need added to the game, and it's a simple button. You know, we've had buttons like this in the past where you could, you know, check the box or uncheck the box to turn on or off the blood and gore in the game. Or maybe back when we could make custom emblems and calling cards, you had the option to be able to see or not see other people's creations in the game. Well, I think there's something that needs to be brought back. I wish that Sledgehammer Games, while they are doing an excellent job of listening and doing what we want, if they could please give us a button to turn off the ability to see everybody's cosmetic decisions in game. I miss the good old days when Call of Duty had a certain vibe. You know, like whatever the setting the game was set in, whatever the vibe was, whoever the opposing teams were, the opposing sides in the war, that's what the characters in game looked like. The whole game, whether it was campaign or multiplayer, had the same vibe. For example, back in MW3, I was believed, they had a map in Africa, and it was maybe, I'm going to just say, Germany was invading Africa. I don't know if that even happened, but for the sake of the commentary. It was the Germans on one team versus the Africans on the other team. It had a vibe. It made it easy to distinguish who the friendlies and the enemies were, because of course the opposing teams look totally different from one another. But more importantly, it kept a certain vibe in the game, a certain tone. You know, it had a certain smell to the air. I miss that because nowadays, you know, even though they create a game with that same vibe and that same tone, as soon as the game goes live and the store is open, they start putting all kind of bullshit in the store for people to buy, all kind of cosmetic items, everything from superhero characters to rats, dogs, pussycats, musicians, athletes, all type of shit that a lot of people feel like don't belong in the game. Even though some people might think that the shit is cool to be a pussycat or a rat in the game, or make Nicki Minaj or Kevin Durant, 21 Savage, Snoop Dogg, whatever in the fuck kind of crazy shit. They got all kind of demonic skins in the game. They shooting people with gun effects that's leaving pentagrams and shit on the ground. We need a button in the game to turn all that shit off, where all we see is default images for the enemies and teammates in the lobby. For example, you know, when you buy a skin, you know, for like you want to buy the rat skin in the game, that skin belongs to a certain operator. I need a button to make it to where when I see that operator, I see the default fucking skin. Cause I don't appreciate being subjected to everybody's fetishes and desires and what they think is cool. Cause the shit they think is cool, I think is lame as a motherfucker, and they are fucking with my Call of Duty experience and how I'm able to enjoy the shit. They are fucking with my immersion into the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep it in with the same vibe. I fell in love with Call of Duty because I like the vibe about the shit. It was real serious, you know? It started off based on real world conflicts and shit. And, you know, and even when they started imagining shit, they kept it real. They've always kept it real. Kept it gritty, kept it raw. You know what I'm saying? This is one of the many reasons why I fell in love with COD. But ever since microtransactions came into the game, and really Fortnite exploded on the scene, showing everybody just how much money you could make by selling skins in the game. Different character fucking skins for people to dress up. And basically, you know, it's like Call of Duty used to take itself serious. Now it's like a masquerade party. You know, it's like a bunch of clowns running around and shit. I'm trying to play COD. Sometimes I'm playing the shit, I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. You got all kind of, you know, you got women jumping across the screen in stilettos and shit and stripper wigs, you know, and you got rats running around, pussy, every type of animal. You got monkeys running around here now. All type of weird ass superheroes and just weird creations. What about the person that's a Christian? Do he want to see somebody running around shoot? Do he want to get shot by pentagram bullets? Come on, like, you straight up bullying people. Like, you know, fuck the fact that I don't want to see pussycats and rats. What about the Christian who don't want to see demons? You know, what about the little kid that's scared of zombies? You got these new zombie skins in the game and shit. Can we not get a button to turn all that crazy shit off? Because the shit is just madness by now. It used to be to where the game would at least maintain that vibe for the first month or two. You know, it wasn't until like after Christmas until they started going ham in the store with that bullshit. But now with Modern Warfare 3, having all the cosmetics from Modern Warfare 2 transfer over on day one, guess what we dealing with on day one? Nicki Minaj is jumping here, Snoop Dogg's there, 21 Savage is there, and it's not that I don't like those people. Of course I fuck with them. That's hip-hop artists, but they ain't got no goddamn business in Call of Duty. You know, neither does Kevin Durant. Or none of the other weirdos in here, the fucking stupid ass superhero shit and everything else. Rats and pussycats. Them pussycats for sure. In the goddamn rat skin. Why is the developer trolling us? Why? I don't want to get trolled. Let me see the default skin. You know what I'm saying? It would make it to where I could enjoy the game so much more. And I know the developers, they mindset, oh no, we're going to leave that on so we can use that for advertising. Say, man, guess what? Everybody don't think all that weird-ass bullshit is fucking cool. How about you focus on getting some money like this? Sell me a cosmetic bundle to where I can make all the enemies and teammates in the game look a certain way. Like, if I want to make everybody in the game have a hood on their head and be tatted up and looking like a fucking, you know, street soldier or whatever, I can do that. I'd be happy to spend money on that. Give us back control over what we see. I don't mind you selling weirdos weird shit. I just don't want to see it. And I don't feel like I should have to. I'm a paying customer. I want to enjoy the game the way I want to enjoy the game. But I cannot because I'm exposed to everybody's fucking weird choices in this game. And I don't like it. Now, I know I'm not just speaking for myself when I say that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, other games come out sometime and people be like, hey, Merc, you want to try this new game? All I got to do is go and look at the shit. Like, nah, I don't like the vibes on that. Like X-Defiant. Too colorful and weird-ass shit. Look like some teenage love type of shit. Look like some middle school puppy love type of bullshit. I don't want to see all of that. I'm a grown-ass man. I want to see grown man shit. Give me a pack where I can see all my operators have ski masks on, fucking tatted up, you know, goddamn look like street gangs going to war with one another. I'd pay good money for that. Or at least, at the minimum, give me an option to turn off everybody's cosmetic choices. You know, everybody don't think that the same shit is cool. What one man think is cool, somebody else think is lame. And, you know, you killing the whole vibe on the game with it. You know? What was the name of that game? Rogue Company. Oh, man, Merc, Rogue Company, this, that, and the other. Man, I took one look at that shit and immediately I ain't want to fuck with it because I'm heavy on the vibes about a game. And I just hate how Call of Duty has turned into this circus show. This goddamn, it's a costume party. It's a masquerade party. It's, you know what I'm saying? Hey, look at me, I'm a dog. Look at me, I'm a cat. Hey, look at me, guys, I'm Nicki Minaj. Fuck all of that shit, man. I'm trying to keep it serious. You know what I'm saying? Keep it on one accord. And this year, we ain't even gonna have a chance to enjoy the game at all like that, right off the rip. Everybody run around with the craziest shit. You know, factions don't exist no more where, you know, it's the Africans on this side versus the Vietnamese on this side. It's not hard to discern who's friendly and who's enemy, you know? You got everybody running around as the same people. You know, how the fuck can you tell? You know, you just got killed by the rat skin and you go shoot at the next rat skin you see, but no, that's your teammate. Like, yeah, I don't want to see a rat anyway. You know, ain't the game rated M? It's way too much childish, you know, super colorful shit in the game. That's obviously not, you know, aimed at adults, or not at least my type of adult. You know, they got all type of colorful adults out here nowadays, but I'm not one of them. And can I please turn all of that bullshit off? You know, black and gray and whites and fucking smoke and ashes and fire, you know? Keep my shit gritty. Keep the goddamn colors out of my game. Get them goddamn coloring books and fucking toys out of the game room. That's what the shit look like. You know, Call of Duty used to be a man's refuge. It was a man's place and get away from the family and the bullshit of the day. You know what I'm saying? Come home, come to your game room and shit. The game room has been infiltrated. Your wife and they're goddamn watching eating videos and shit. Your children playing Fortnite on your shit. They done spilled Kool-Aid in the carpet. They got crumbs all on the goddamn floor. Your woman done opened up the curtains. She done added a pop of color to the room trying to redecorate. Man, what the fuck is going on? Give me my game back. Am I tripping? It's the Murder Show, baby. Fuck with me. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to pimp slap the piss out the like button for your boy. Leave me a comment. And be sure to hit that motherfucking subscribe button and don't miss none of this Call of Duty real shit. It's the Murder Show. Fuck with me.